Bitcoin and Ethereum. What's its next move? Let's find out in the charts here. My name is Da Vinci Jeremy, and man, Bitcoin has broken out from over here all the way at this level at the 36,500 level, and it's going all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. Is it possible that it could break down? I don't think so, but we're gonna look into that possibility and more in today's episode, right? And we're gonna also be looking at some altcoins and a few other. We're gonna do some TA as well. So, if you're interested in that, you want to trade these coins, yeah, you can do so. You can just first you have to hit the like, you have to hit subscribe, and the bell button all, and you can definitely see your bags get pumped. My name is Da Vinci Jeremy once again, and I'm here joined with Inti Campos.
Good morning, people. How are you today?
Man, we got an exciting shows lined up for everybody. I mean, we've got some. Obviously, I'm going to show you that Bitcoin's breaking out exactly how I predicted. Exactly how I predicted.
Decrease impersonation.
And we're going to be talking about where it's going from here. And also, we're going to go over some VeChain, Crypto.com, and Synthetix, and Aave, and some UNISwap. Right? We're going to do some TA and all those coins. So if you're really excited about that, you need to sit down, you need to relax, right? Get some juice, right? Maybe some gin. and you watch all the way to the end, right? So that you can enjoy this video and help the channel's algorithm, right? Because YouTube will push this content out to all your friends if you watch all the way to the end. All right, before we get onto the TA today, Inti's got a few words to say.
Yes. As always, people, it's worth to remind you that this video is for entertainment purposes only, and this is not financial advice. Please do your own research before putting any of your hard-earned money on the market.
Alrighty then. Okay, let's go into the charts, right? Wow, it's crazy. But here, let me just play back what I said yesterday because it's just I love it when Bitcoin takes off. Every time you see it, man, it's an amazing sight to see that Bitcoin is going this high and it's continued to go higher. But yeah, in this video, oh wow, yeah. So I forgot I thought I had it set up, but here it is. We break out of this symmetrical triangle and we head north, right? And then, but of course, we can't really say for sure, and we have to accept what the market does. The market does whatever the market does, and we have to accept it. And if it breaks this level, which is the 36,747 level, we're definitely going higher, right? We're heading all the way up. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that, right? I'm looking forward to seeing that. Now, let's head over to the charts and see if there's any kind of negative news. And how far before we get into the negative news, I think we're heading to this level here, right up here, right here, right, the 3.0 level. What's that? $52,000. That's where this thing's going. I know, yes, I know. We still got to break to all-time highs, but I think that's a given, right? I think that the market this volatility has been reduced drastically. I don't think we're going to see any 40% moves down. I think the 21 daily moving average is going to hold this market all the way up, and we're not going to see anything like a weekly 21 EMA average touch until the end of this bear market. So I'm gonna go out on a limb on that and say that that's what we're going to see. It kind of makes sense, right? Because volatility should be dropping as more people come into the space and not increasing. So I want to know, right? I want to know, everybody who has taken this trade, right? Tell me whether or not you've taken this trade in the comment section below, and if you have, if you have, right? I'm going to be giving away some prizes for some people who mention how much you made in this last trade, right? Or even if you made nothing, right? Yep, mention that as well. So I want to know in the comment section below. Alrighty. As you know, we've broken up a lot higher, and we're going to. I really think we're going to go a lot higher from here. Oops, I'm clicking on the wrong screen here. There we go. And is this thing going to work? Oh, that's right. I gotta switch to this token here. Control Z, Control Z. Okay, there we go. And I'm wondering if this is turning into what's called okay, no. Well, I'm thinking maybe this, if we go with these, with this trend line here, this is a ascending wedge here, maybe. Let's take a look. Because it looks like it is. And maybe it is. And maybe we are about to blow even higher rapidly. So let's take a look at that. Yeah. Well, would you look at that? So obviously, if this breaks down, right? If we break this ascending wedge, we are heading back right where we started. If we continue higher, if we break out, we can see us going up and creating new highs, all-time highs, really fast. So let's see here. Yeah, I really think that might be the case here. So looking forward to that, but I don't see that. I don't see the chances of us rolling down and coming back all the way to the beginning. It is possible, right? But Bitcoin, the trend's your friend to the end, so you might as well stick with the trend. So if it breaks higher, right? If you want to trade that, that's one way to trade it, right? Or again, right? I know, unfortunately, right? I did show you guys another way to trade this was with the W's yesterday, right? And there was a failed W, right? That we were looking at right here, right? I remember pointing it out. I want to point out how it failed, right? Because this is not a guaranteed win, right? But if you follow the rules and said, okay, once we break higher, I'm going to set my stop to break even, and boom, once it broke, right? You could have walked away with a break even. And then you can start looking for another W, right? And so look, right here, you wait, and then look, there's another W right here. It's not the greatest, right? Not the greatest. I admit. Control Z. I admit that this is not the greatest W, right? And it's broken out already, right? I admit that, right? But hey, you got to take what the market's giving you, because nothing else here. So we got to take that one and see if it takes you higher, right? It might not. It might not, right? You have to accept that loss, right? If it does, right? So that's how you trade. It's a trader's life, right? That's why you want to take the cleaner trades as much as possible, right? Because sometimes you're gonna have to wait, right? You could also forget this W. It's not the greatest W. Because it's not the greatest W, you could go, you know what? I'm gonna pass on that one, and that's okay, right? You could just wait until the 5 minute gives you a nice clean W, like it did right here, and then you can take that going higher. Right, this one right over here, right? Let me draw it out just in case you guys didn't see it. Right, there's a cleaner W right here. Okay, well, another thing that's breaking out exactly like I predicted is Ethereum. It has broken its level, right? I remember saying, hey, you know what? We could have set our fibs, right? And it looks like when we got this thing, when this thing took off and you missed it, it looks like you could have gotten in at the 61.8 just as on the hair of your chinny chin there, almost. Let's see here. Did you quite get that 61.8? Oops, wrong tool. Horizontal ray, magnet, and no, oh gosh, just by 5, what, by by $2, just less than $3. You missed it. $2.25. You missed it. It almost came back to the 61.8, but that's how. But I was close enough, right? I mean, you can see that you wanted to take this thing. Let me see if I drew the fibs correctly. Yes, I did. Okay, so if you wanted to take this thing, I was suggesting, hey, don't chase if you miss this right here on the breakout. Don't chase 61.8, right? Yeah, sometimes you have to accept the market will leave you hanging with your jewels in your hand. I said that, right? you'll be hanging with the family jewels in your hand, but that's just the trader's life, and so you have to accept accept what the market does and just move on. And you have the option of taking the next level, which was the breakout level. And so here we are. We're starting to break higher finally on Ethereum. And so that's how you would have played it. Now, if you want to continue playing this, Ethereum is not very friendly to traders. So I would expect Ethereum to roll down and then go higher. So maybe you should wait until we actually hit the $11,057 level again before you actually get into the trade, instead of looking for W's on Ethereum, because they're very hard to find on the 5 minutes on Ethereum. It's not impossible, but they're there, and they are there. It's just that they're not as prevalent as in Bitcoin. So I would definitely wait for Ethereum to come back at you before you get in, because it will stop run you badly. It will stop run you. Keep that in mind. Ethereum will stop run you. All right. Well, with that said, if you want to trade all this, you can do so by heading over to FEMX, right? You can do so by typing in femex.davincij15.com. Or you could trade this on Bybit, bybit.davincij15.com, right? Right, and you can get a $600 bonus for trading it on Bybit. Right, links in the description below. Okay, I want to say thank you to all the people who basically help with what's it called, the scammers, right? Because there's a lot of scammers in this in my group, in my chat group, and now I don't see them anymore. I noticed that you guys have all the people who I've dedicated as comment moderators. They've been doing their job, removing scammers. Thank you very much, man, because we were getting emails after emails after emails of people losing everything, and it's sad. It's really heartbreaking, right? That somebody would steal somebody else's hard-earned money that they were worked their lives for and worked their butts off. And already the banks and the government steal their money through taxes and inflation, and yet you go ahead and steal their money, whatever they have left. That's just wrong. And I want to say thank you to all those people, the moderators, the people I've made moderators. Thank you for getting rid of the scammers. Thank you for all of that. I really appreciate it, and I'm looking forward to reading your comments for today. All right, so make sure you leave a nice comment, and or how much. Tell me how much money you made, right? And let me smile today, right? I'm going to be reading a lot of comments today. So, all right, now let's head over to our first coin of the day, which is VeChain. I'm not sure what this thing does, right? VeChain is a blockchain-powered supply chain platform. Begun in 2015 and launched in June 2016, VeChain aims to distribute governance and Internet of Things technology to create an ecosystem that solves some of the major problems with the supply chain management. Okay, supply chain management coin. Okay, well, that's important, but just, you know what the problem is? Supply chain management, when it comes to large corporations, it's a wall to crack, man. So they've got a lot of work ahead of them. So let's take a look at them on the chart, right? Let's vet them out on the chart, right, and see how it is, right? Well, oops, this is Bittrex. They haven't been on Bittrex for very long, and so yeah, it looks like this thing pumped during the summer altcoin season, right? I got a couple doubles off, right, and now I bought back. And should I buy back again? I should have bought, maybe that was the 61.8 most likely, and maybe I should have waited for the 88.6 because that's generally where all these coins come back to. And yeah, look at that, it's 88.6. I could have just waited at the 88.6, right? And instead I went with the 61.8. I probably went with the 61.8 from this W right here, which made sense, right? And so it's okay. I could always, I only nibbled, right? I could always nibble some more, but I'm gonna hold off, and I think I got enough of this, and continue with that. So, do I suggest you buy this? Yes, I do. I think this thing has a chance to power through and pump very heavily during the altcoin season. All right, next coin is Crypto.com, which I find suspect. I always felt suspect. CRO. But, people were buying, people were talking about it, but still, I think it's suspect. And when you take a look at what happened here, we're looking at the weekly chart here. We're looking at a weekly chart. What do we see here? Like a bloodbath with 1 week, green week. This is an absolute terror. Like, did they go bankrupt or something? Right? So, and I got some of this. I got a small amount of this, but I did get some. And I'm like, okay, what happened here? Right? If anybody knows what happened, right, please leave it a comment in the comment section, or send me a message on Telegram. In our Telegram groups, right, by typing at DaVinciJ15 at DaVinciJ15. That's it, and then type your message, because I want to read up on what happened here, because something devastating happened here, and I would like to know what. Alrighty. With that said, right, if you want to join my Telegram group, right, you can do so by purchasing Pandora's wallet, right, at a huge discount, right, massive discount priced in Bitcoins. So yeah, it's a good time to pick up some Pandora's wallet and join our Telegram group and have some fun, because we have a lot of fun in before the show and after the show, right? And because this is recorded live in front of all the people of Pandora's wallet holders and all the DJ15 token holders. So if you want to be a DJ15 token holder, you can do so by purchasing some DJ15 tokens. Now, keep in mind, transaction fees are high, right? I know that. I know. And so you might have to wait a little while before the transaction fees to come down. Before you can actually buy some DJ15 tokens through UNISwap. So just let it, if you see the transaction fees are just way too high, just give it some time. Just come back the next day to buy some. Alrighty, let's head over to the next coin, which is Synthetix. Now this has got me interested. And look at this. This thing's pumping like it's no tomorrow. Right? Look at that. Absolutely incredible. This has to do with insurance, right? Synthetix is a derivatives liquidity protocol on Ethereum that enables the insurance and trading of synthetic assets. Each synthetic asset, or synth, is an ERC20 token which tracks the price of an external asset. For example, each SUSD token tracks the price of US dollar, unlike the other synthetic assets, is fixed to $1. A wide variety of synths exists within Synthetix, including fiat currencies, cryptocurrencies, commodities, inverse indexes. In principle, the system can support any asset with a clear price and provide on-chain exposure to an unlimited range of real-world assets. The protocol will enable a variety of trading features, including binary options, futures, and more. Holy! Yeah, I had no idea. This is exactly what I'm looking for. All right, and you know what I want. You know what I want? Gold, synthetic gold, right? Price, something that tracks the price of gold. Now I know, Bitcoin's going to eat gold's lunch, right? But there will be a top, and gold, right, is not going away, right? Tomorrow. I'm sorry, it's not going to happen, right? Maybe the dollar might go away tomorrow, but gold's not. So it will maintain its value relative to other things. Now, another thing I could do is obviously split it up with a silver synthetic. That would be nice. And well, I'm going to definitely look more into this and see if I can find a gold derivative that's done in synthetics. So, wow, I'm going to read more. I'm now intrigued. You know, when somebody gives me a coin, if they just do this, if they write this paragraph with the coin that says, they say, "Hey, Da Vinci, check this coin out." No, I don't like that, right? But if you do that, if you have this paragraph, right, and I read it, and I'm like, what? Right? Yeah, I could really get into it. So, yeah, so make sure you do that when you tell me this to check out a specific type of coin. Then I will, then I might get excited and then pick that up. It's SYN. What was it? I forgot what the ticker symbol was. It is SNX. So yeah, I have to buy some of this. I once I saw this, I had to buy it, and I already bought some earlier today. I didn't read the whole synapse, right? I started reading it, and I was like, yeah, insurance, and yeah. I didn't read it. I didn't hit the more, and once I read the rest of it, I'm like, oh wow, I'm getting me some of that. So yeah, I really think Synthetix has a chance to do something incredible, depending on actually what this coin is actually used for, right? It could do even more. Alrighty, let's move on to Aave. And what is Aave? Aave Browns. Aave is a decentralized finance protocol that allows people to lend and borrow crypto. Lenders earn interest by depositing digital assets to specially created liquidity pools. Borrowers can then use their crypto as collateral to take flash loans using this liquidity. Aave, which means ghost in Finnish, was originally known as an ETH lend when it launched in November 2017, but rebranding of Aave, I don't know, what is it, Aave or Aave? Aave, I think it's Aave, happened in September 2018. This helps explain why the token ticker is so different from its name. Aave provides holders with discounted fees on the platform, and it serves as a governance token, giving owners a say in the future development of the protocol. Interesting. I like this. I'm just not sure about flash loans. Flash loans are good for people who are quants and want to develop quick make quick trades, right, to earn some money. So I guess, right, it works, but I'm wondering how you can do with regular loans. Alrighty, let's see here. A is AAVE. Let's go to the daily. Oh, look at that. We have a nice little W happening here, right, with the Bitcoin price. So yeah, you can see that W happening here, right? And so that will take Aave. Not a whole lot of maneuvers, not a whole lot higher, but it might do an all-time high priced in Bitcoin, which might send it going even higher. So yeah, right here is a nice place to start buying Aave and seeing where it takes you. Okay. UNISwap. Let's go with the final coin, UNISwap. UNISwap. Well, it's basically just a governance token, right? But nobody's gonna realize what that means, right? And people are just gonna pile into this like crazy, because it allows them to trade without having to. Because the token doesn't, but they will believe that the token has something to do with the actual trading, and think that they will profit from that, the trading on UNISwap. So this coin will do well based on mistaken understanding of what the value proposition of the actual token. And so maybe they'll add more value propositions. I hope they do, because that would definitely help pump things, and if they do make their announcement, make sure they announce it in the middle of the bull market, and then this thing will just skyrocket. Uni, I think I before the show I picked a little bit more up of the unicorn, right? Let's see here. Let me bring that up. Right, and I'm looking to see if this thing can really rock and roll, and I'm gonna and just a little old lady this thing all the way up. The rest of this, I have a lot more unicorn coins because I got them free and I kept them, but I thought, you know what, I'll get a couple more, and I'm gonna keep those other ones and not little old lady. Those ones. All right, with that said, that was the last coin, right? Thank you all for watching. Thank you for participating in today's stream. Inti and I are going to do question and answers period for all the Pandora's Wallet subscribers and the DJ15 token holders. So if you want to be a part of that, right, you know what you need to do. You need to purchase the Pandora's Wallet or purchase the DJ15 token. So in final closing, remember, Bitcoin is real, it's here to stay, and you need to be a part of it. Cheers.
Bye, people.